You are listening to the Path of Presence podcast, where we integrate head and heart with mindful alignment of branding, business, and social presence with Evelyn Foreman. Free resources are available on our website at pathofpresence.com. Join us on an awakening journey to flourish online, to build a sustainable lifestyle business, to market your program or service, to create intentional community, and to receive inspiration, information, and ideas on how to balance the entrepreneurial journey. Together, let's move forward as the light we've come to be, integrated, heart-centered, spirit-guided, and vision-led. And now your host, Evelyn Foreman. Well, good day, everyone. This is Evelyn Foreman with the Path of Presence. Today's episode is consolidation of Facebook tips. So I'm going to go through tips for you on creating a Facebook page. And you might want to listen to this episode and then when you have time to go back in front of your computer or laptop and implement these because they will help you tremendously in building your tribe. All right, so let's get started. Now, as of June 2017, there are 2.01 billion monthly active Facebook users online, which is up about 17% from last year. Now, 2.01 billion may sound like a big number, but in my mind, I cannot process how many people 2.01 billion is. So let's just say there are a lot of people. That's at least 80% of Americans that are on Facebook. This information is just for those of us who might be lingering on doubts statistically whether Facebook is a sufficient place to advertise or to have a presence on. Simply put, Facebook is too big to ignore. If you're wondering whether your customers are online, that should answer your question. If you've not yet set up a Facebook fan page, which is essentially a Facebook business page for your business, you need to do so right now. It's different than your personal profile. Having a Facebook business page, a fan page, is definitely different than having a Facebook personal page. You can think of your fan page as sort of the brick and mortar, but online, in the online atmosphere. So then you have your personal home address, which is your personal profile, and then you have a Facebook fan page, which in your mind you can essentially translate to, oh, this is my business address. At this point in time, you simply cannot afford to be not part of Facebook marketing. So today's episode, I want to provide you with tips to build this Facebook brand page at the very basis to set the foundation so that you can utilize it as your online presence, as your online business presence. We're going to talk about how to brand and market your Facebook fan page effectively so that you can leverage highly engaged customers, converting them from followers to fans to an engaged community. So I'm going to make a quick distinction again between your Facebook profile and your Facebook business page. Be sure that you are not creating another Facebook personal profile. A Facebook page functions more effectively for a business, as I mentioned earlier. When you open up your Facebook application, you can sign up for a Facebook page by searching Create a Page. And the very first listing that comes up is a shortcut leading you through the process of creating a fan page, which is also a business page. I use those terms synonymously. When you're signing up for your Facebook page name, be sure to keep it as short as possible. You want to be consistent with your name as it reflects the name of your business or your ministry or your service. Keep in mind that you should consider using the same name for other social media platforms as well. So keep it simple because the longer it is, the more opportunity there are for typos. And you want to keep it consistent with your branding, what people know of you already. When you're filling out your business information, be sure that it is complete. When setting up your Facebook page, include your name, address, contact details, as well as your website. This all serves as great tools for search engine optimization, using relevant key terms to describe your business and what it does. That way, when people do a simple search on Google or Yahoo or any of the other search engines, your Facebook page also shows up. Now let's talk about creating a well-branded Facebook cover. Today's social media platforms are highly visible, and so creating a well-branded Facebook cover is a priority. Use the large timeline cover to easily and actively communicate your brand message in one simple image. You should know that the ideal size for this is 828 by 315 pixels. 828 by 315 pixels. Don't forget to reinforce your brand identity with a smaller profile picture of yourself. Using a logo could be possible, but I would recommend always using a profile picture of yourself because at this point in your business, your face is your brand. So it would be really fun to experiment with the cover photo by using a tool called Canva, canva.com. Many of us are already familiar with it. Using Canva to help you design something fun and professional is really simple. Perhaps a fancy collage of your products or featuring a customer enjoying your product or service might serve you well. You should note that when someone likes your fan page, a large part of your cover image, along with your profile picture, will also show up on the newsfeed of that person's friends, inviting them to like your fan page as well. So do your best to make the design as visually engaging and inviting, representing you and your brand as possible. To keep your users engaged, periodically update your cover photo and profile picture. If you're brave and up to it, go ahead and ask your friends to submit their photos for consideration, and you can include them and engage them into your process as well. Now, the rule of thumb is to make sure that your covers are not deceptive or misleading or infringe on anyone's copyright. That's really, really important. Any text that is written on the cover should be less than 20% of the space of the cover. The text should be strategically used as a call to action, or contact details for specific promotional purchase information about your product should be on your cover page. Whatever it is that you choose to put on your cover page as text, make sure that it is 20% or less of the entire cover photo. So aside from eyeballing the 20% of your cover, there's actually a tool online to figure out whether you meet the criteria of 20% or less of the text. The amazing tool, the photo text compliance tool it's called, is at socialidentities.com. That's a plural. socialidentities.com. The full website URL is socialidentities.com/facebook/text/rule.html. So I know that's a really long URL to remember. No worries. I'm going to provide the link in the text below so that it's clickable. Once you complete your cover design, upload the cover photo tool. The tool will count the percentage of text to image and then let you know if your image is Facebook ready. Now, I want to touch on your Facebook profile picture. So I want to touch on your Facebook profile picture just a bit. Number one, I've mentioned before, I know you may or may not have a logo for your company, but try to use your face photo instead, because your face in these times, in this marketplace, the face of the brand is really about the person who is organizing the brand or running the brand. So your face would suit best. And make sure that your Facebook profile picture is large, at the very least 180 by 180 pixels. If it's anything smaller, it'll automatically be stretched to fit the space and might look blurry. At the very minimum, if you have no idea what I'm talking about when I say pixels, just make sure it's a large graphic. It's better if your graphic is large, even as large as 640 by 640, because if the graphic is large enough, the program will automatically scale it down to size, providing a nice, interesting photo when someone clicks on it, rather than a big blurry mess when it comes up on the larger profile. Now, once you have your Facebook page set up, you want to go back to your personal profile on Facebook And in the work section of your personal profile, enter in your Facebook page, either copying and pasting the full URL of the Facebook business or fan page onto your profile area where you work, or you might want to use the the symbol on top of the number 2 key, which looks like a letter A with a circle around it, and then the name of your Facebook fan page. So for instance, mine is at Path of Presence. So yours would be at whatever it is. Now, doing this will provide you with more exposure. If someone should do a search on your business on Facebook and they come across your personal Facebook profile, it'd be really easy for them to click on that link that you have on your work and then get to your business fan page. So another tip is to put a URL to your Facebook fan page under the website in the contact info area of your personal Facebook profile. Doing this will let your friends know about your business fan page. It's a really subtle way of letting them know. Another method of letting others know about your Facebook page URL is to include this page in your email signature. Every email that you send can be exposure to publicize your Facebook fan page. Don't be shy to add a call to action and a reason why people should visit you and like you. An example would be like our Facebook page for exclusive discounts and promotions, or like our Facebook page for a download of a free meditation, or whatever it is that you provide as a service, adding a freebie as an incentive for the call of action. Now, if you blog, promote your Facebook presence by giving readers a compelling reason why they should like you and your fan page. For example, exclusive offers, sneak peek at upcoming programs, or news to them on their timeline. There's no need to beg or beseech, but to simply give reasons why it would benefit them from looking at your Facebook page. You can also talk a little about your mission and vision in your blog to promote your Facebook fan page. That way, people know why you started the endeavor in the first place. Another way to encourage likes is to add a Facebook like page right on your website or your blog. You can get a code for a Facebook like page by searching Facebook like box, or visiting the developers section of Facebook by doing a search on Facebook itself for the like box. Then embed this in your blog or your website sidebar. When you set up the like box, make sure to check the options to show the faces or to show the stream of people who have liked your page. This will allow anyone to see the profile pictures of any of your friends who've already liked your page as social proof to support you. One of the best ways to promote your Facebook page is offline. Include your Facebook page URL, that's your address, your business address on Facebook, your fan page, on business cards. That's pretty much a no-brainer. Now, also, anywhere you can display your Facebook fan page URL is free advertising for you. Think of how many people would see your car or your bumper sticker or your address on a sign in your office or store window, asking visitors to like your page. Combining offline and online marketing efforts will allow you to let people you meet in real life know about your fan page online. Now remember, in marketing, the rule of thumb is 7. It takes about 7 points of contact to turn someone from a cold contact to a warm referral. Real estate agents are really great at putting their face and their logo and their name on everything. And the reason, the psychology behind this, is so that when they finally meet the person with whom they're going to do business, that person already feels like they've already met this person, or they kind of know this person from not just their picture and the familiarity of their brand or their picture or their logo, but also from all the contacts in which they have the opportunity to read about this real estate agent. And also, don't forget about cross-promoting on social platforms. It is a digital age after all. Now, a lot of people who are tweeting are still using the web-based version of Twitter. So your profile background It's a really great place to take advantage of this extra exposure. Cross-advertise and use Twitter to promote your Facebook page, both as an image on your Twitter background and in the profile's bio if you have the space. Ask your Twitter followers to like your Facebook fan page. As you've done previously, give compelling reasons to your Twitter followers as to why they should join your Facebook community, and then you'll have extra exposure. If you've got photos, insert your Facebook page URL on your YouTube videos at the end of the video. Be sure to write out your URL in your description and write it out fully so that it's clickable. Another simple way to promote your Facebook page is to ask your email list to like it. Consider sending a dedicated email asking them to like your Facebook fan page, again, with compelling reasons as to why they definitely should. When you send out future messages, be sure to include your Facebook page and other social network profiles in your email. Okay, so let's take a breath. I know that you're going to want to go back to the beginning of the podcast when you have a dedicated space of time to listen to a tip and then implement it. Listen to another tip and implement it that will serve you really well on getting a solid foundation for your Facebook fan page up and running, ready to go. And so I am so grateful that you are here this week to be with us. I look forward to having you on next week's episode when we discuss how to post and what to post on your Facebook fan page for tips to market your business, increase likes, and engagements. And so in the spirit of today's podcast, go ahead and hop over to facebook.com/pathofpresence and like the page. Your call to action is inspiration, motivation, and inclusivity to a tribe of people that will support you on this process. This is Evelyn Foreman with Path of Presence signing out. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for listening to the Path of Presence podcast with Evelyn Foreman. Join us each week for mindful, engaging, enlightening dialogue to shift your awareness and build your business online. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to this podcast by clicking on the subscribe button. Join our Facebook page for updates, freebies, tips, and trainings at facebook.com/pathofpresence. Free business and social media marketing resources available on our website at pathofpresence.com. You are listening to the Path of Presence podcast with Evelyn Foreman. Have a beautiful day and aloha.